What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Planet Rell. We got Vanish issue 5, the second arc to this story. Let's get into it. So we start here with a psych patient waking up, and the doctor just wants him to relax. And the patient's pupils are extremely dilated, and that means his detox might be incomplete. Now another doctor is telling the patient to relax, but the patient like, nah bro. And it's revealed that this patient is Oliver, and he wants to know where he's at and where his signet ring is. And the doctor says that Oliver is back in the real world, and that it's been a long time since he's been back. Now I'm like, wait, hold on, what you mean? Like all that stuff that's been going on is not real? So now the doctor is saying that Oliver bringing up the signet ring in the hollows, aka the prestige, is all an illusion, and that the intent of the medication is questionable. And I know y'all probably wondering, like, how is Master Orin here? Because that boy dead. He got packed up in issue 1. And even Oliver says that he's dead. But Orin says it's time for the truth, and that it's going to be hard to hear. And to keep Oliver connected to reality, he's going to commence phase 2. So a year and a half ago, Oliver checked himself into this place. He had a lot of pain and a lot of problems. And they did everything they could to help, but there was a darkness inside of him. And the closer they got to him to help him, it was just bad. And he left. And then Oliver began to mix narcotics with alcohol and all types of other stuff, and he lost touch with reality. So this is when the doctor states that Oliver became violent and became a hero of the fictitious world that he was talking about. And the doctor says Oliver is a murderer, in which Oliver did pack some people up in these past issues. And now Oliver doesn't think this is possible at all. And then he starts to have a seizure. And then you see these little digital things or whatever, and he wakes up in the world where he once was. And even Oliver is like, where was I just at? And that makes me question, like, what's real and what's not right now? Like, when I read it, I was stuck because I didn't know what was true. Now these cops trying to stop Oliver because they saw Ileana's dead body. But Oliver takes off running. He like, yeah, I'm finna do the race. And he remembers that Ileana said that Eleanor wasn't safe. And as he starts to run back home, he just falls back into the other place where he was. He's in a psych ward in this place of mind, and they want him to be calm. And Oliver wants to go back where he was, and the doctor is like, to your fantasy world? And I ain't gonna lie, I would have snapped at that point. And Oliver wants to get back to his wife because he thinks she isn't safe. And the doctor says that she is safe because she is the one that brought him there. Now, I'm just sitting here like, what type of mental mind trickery is this? So I'm sitting here like, over here, she's safe, but over there, she's not. Now, the doctor says, what seems more reasonable? You being a chosen one from a magic school, or having a psychotic break and coming here? Now, he tells Oliver that if he doesn't calm down, he will do it for him. And now he's back in the world where he has the magic powers. And now the cops cuff him. And Oliver is at a point now where he doesn't even know what's real or what's fake. And he gives this crazy look. I'm like, yeah, he finna do something. Then he kicks the cop away from him to go save Eleanor. And now he tells the cops that he just wants to go home to his wife to protect her, basically. And the cop says he's never going home again. And now I'm thinking in my head at the time, I'm like, he shouldn't have never said that. Then Oliver says that was the wrong thing to say. Now I'm just sitting there in my head like, oh no. Then he causes a big explosion, killing the 2 cops that was there. And Oliver said he didn't want to do that, but he got to get home. And I respect that because you got to do what you got to do, player. And now he wakes back up in the psych ward, and somebody is calling his name. And lo and behold, it's Eleanor. And now Oliver starts to shed a tear. Then Eleanor just embraces him and just holds him. And Oliver is surprised that she's there, but Eleanor says that she never left. And Eleanor says that she hasn't seen his eyes this clear since he came there and was talking about the fictitious world where magic was. Now Oliver apologizes for not staying, and Eleanor says that he could stay here forever now. And I'm like, forever? That's a mighty long time. Now he's feeling guilty about the stuff he's done in the past. And she says that he wasn't in his right mind, and that she would be with him every day to help him. And then she notices his eyes start to change. And she says that he has to choose where he wants to be. And he falls back into the world with magic. And of course the cops want him to surrender, but Oliver just wants to go home. And now he feels something stab him in the arm, and I'm thinking he got shot with a tranquilizer. But in all reality, he got injected with something in the other world. Then we see it happen simultaneously. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, I don't know what's real and I don't know what's fake, bro. I'm just here for the ride. Now Eleanor is pissed, asking the doctor like, why did you do that? And this dude says, if you can't keep him here, I will. Then Oliver wakes back up in the world of magic to get closer to Eleanor. And back in the psych ward, Eleanor says that he belongs there. And Oliver wants to be with her right now, protecting her. But it's like a mental battle. And as Oliver constantly wakes up and falls back to sleep in the world of magic, Eleanor yells at him to stay. And now he's there. Then another voice says no. Then it repeatedly says no. Now Oliver is finna go to a different place. And the voice says, that will be enough, Ileana. Then we see a silhouette of the person. And I'm just like, ain't no way. I'm like,
I know that ain't who I think it is.
And it's Vanish holding Ileana's dead body. Man, I'm like,
What the fuck is going on here?
so this whole time, Vanish had a spell called a paradise trap going on. And bro, that's some nasty work pulling that on Oliver, knowing his mental state. And Oliver is like, there is no way that you're real. Like, look at this man, he is furious. And Oliver said he made his choice. But Vanish is like, bro, shut up. Then he places a magic spell on his mouth to keep him quiet. And Vanish questions Oliver like, this where you was the happiest at? And he tells Oliver that he needs his pain. And Oliver has helped Vanish regain all of his strength. And since Oliver did that, Vanish gave him an extra boost in his magic powers, basically like a +10 on all his stats. And Vanish says that he can make this permanent to take away Oliver's pain and all of his problems. Then Vanish tells Oliver to kill all the members of the Hollows. And he asks Oliver, does he want everything that he proposed to him? And if he does, all he needs to do is wake up. And now Oliver does wake up in the alley where he was. And I know you peeped it too. The spider arms that were on Vanish's back are now on Oliver's. So now I got a prediction. I think Vanish is gonna like take over Oliver's body, or Oliver is just gonna have like extra magic powers from Vanish and use all that to finish a mission or something. Now he starts to think about Eleanor, and he makes his way to his house. And when he gets there, he's just hoping that Eleanor is safe and sound. And he tries to open the door and it's locked. So he just kicks the door in, and then he sees something that he does not want to see. So that was Vanish issue 5, and it ended on a crazy cliffhanger. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you on our next one. God bless. I'm out.